Oh shit. Side entrance is a bust. She'll see me. I need to take the main exit at the top of the stairs, which is right where she's coming from. Looks like I'll get to LARP whether I like it or not. Yes! I go prone and stealthily make my way up the stairs, hiding behind rows of seats. I can hear Reed walking over to Trish, trying to catch her attention.
Trish, what got you so blue, girl?
I'm purple, you idiot.
Ah!
I hear something whiff above my head. It lands somewhere below with a loud thud. What the fuck? A crowbar? Wrong franchise.
It's Fang. Anon's got his hands on them. How and when, girl?
Another petty growl emanates from afar. I don't dare to raise myself off the ground. If I just keep a steady pace, I can make it out of here. Colonel, I'm surrounded. Shit, what about the door? Otacon, I need some assistance.
And they clammed up when I tried talking to them. I know what they're hiding from me. Her, Rosa, these dumb sluts, fucking cowards. Whoa, friendly fire, chill. How is that spear chucker wrapped around... How is it that this spear chucker wrapped everyone around his little finger? Don't know, girl. Could be that crowbar you've yet to give back. It's not exactly concealed carry, if you know what I mean. Well, it's for bigots, not them. Could somebody make a put Trish in a Half-Life outfit, what god, the HEV suit. God, that would make this mod perfect.
Gordon Freeman, PhD, 27.
We need some hopium right now after the fucking Game Awards. That awful, awful Game Awards stream.
You want another low-budget Mega Man game? Here you go.
Here you go. You
In a franchise filled to the brim with the exact same game over and over again.
Oh, now it's time. Now you can put the AAA Mario game. Now you can. you know that one that we were thinking about.
Focus.
You said you were gonna randomly put that in there. Now you can put it here. he announced his new game. That's what the game fucking looks like.
Focus him.
This is what you guys really wanted to hear.
A life-changing game. I'm in tatters showing it to you for the first time now, live on stage.
Game looks like absolute fucking slop.
Sid the Science Kid, hell yeah.
Alright.
Okay, did you say this?
No, I did not. I was talking about the fucking Mario skit that we saw. Okay, hold up. What is the girls are hiding from you? It's Fang. I heard what Stella was trying to say. How they are a couple now.
She's hyperventilating, gasping for air between each angry spout.
They're not being sly, Reed. I know what they meant by that. I'm not dumb. How could this bitch abandon us for some fucking nobody? What makes him so special that she dropped everything we worked on?
She's folding a seat down. I'm at the far end now, a brisk walk away from the exit. I carefully lift my head above the chairs and make contact with Reed. He gives me a knowing nod and walks over to the projector.
Hey, hold on. Wait just a sec. I'll know what come you to. Shut up! Okay. Things fucking wrong. Reed! The concert brought people in. We had a full venue. People stuck around even after the lights went out. My ideas worked. Verb drama worked. Who are you to say this is all a waste of time? They agreed to play on bass. They agreed to make us They agreed to play on bass. They agreed to making merch. This happened solely because of their own indecisiveness. They should have told me if they've had a problem with any of it. Because they didn't! And now they pull the rug on us? How can I... What the fuck is their problem?
Leave Brittany alone. She stops. The noise suggests she's keeping her head low, fully muffled. It's my cue to stand up. I look down at the pair below. Trish is curled up in a front row seat, shoulders bucked, thrashing about with each loud guttural sob. From that cry occasionally emerges a word, but she's out of breath by the time she wants to formulate a sentence. Last time I've seen her break down like this was in the principal's office. It's been a long time coming. Reed makes eye contact with me, looking beyond helpless. He silently pleads to take him with me, but I can't. If he wants to step away from the band, then I can only imagine how his conversation with Trish will look like. I thank him for his sacrifice with one last nod. See you in math class, and thanks for all the help. I gently pry the door open and squeeze myself through the gap, silently closing it behind myself. Raptor Jesus, give him the strength to escape her one day. I don't know what Fang must have told her during prom, but it struck a chord hard enough to shatter her. I sigh and glance at the clock. Feel like my mood's been put in a guillotine now. Mr. Carl Dusky was unconscious at his desk, once again being of no help. Reed is now sitting behind me, and every time I glance back, he shrugs his shoulders. Trish is nowhere to be seen. Class comes and goes, but I'm stuck wondering how to deal with her, the ultimate social repellent. It's simple, right? They just can't talk to each other. Trish wants Fang to apologize. I'll make sure she'll never have to. Maybe, eventually, Trish will understand she has to let go. Then again, that'd require her to admit she's in the wrong, so that plan'd be fruitless. Then again, if her idea worked out so well, that doesn't really explain prom night, does it? Reed has our back. I think so. He said he'll keep in touch. No, the talk can and will happen at some point. It's unavoidable. Terrible at arguments. When the time comes, I'll get fucking steamrolled by her. I mean, on that museum trip, all I did was hide in my phone. I imagine Fang. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Sorry, I had to read mine.
Sorry, I completely forgot.
That's okay. Imagine Fang's involved from my heart. You know what? You at home can read that. Why don't you read something for a change? Why don't you pick up a fucking book? Why don't you change your life instead? How about that?
Yeah, viewers.
Yeah. How about you do something for a change?
How about you play it instead of us?
Okay.
No, please don't take away the viewership. No.
Well, no, goes down to 0.
Yep, it's over for us.
There you go.
All right, and on.
Jesus.
Get your head out of the clouds already. I'm talking to you.
What?
Listen, and you'll find out.
Then just say it already.
You. Spears wants you in his office. You have a guitar to return. That's all.
You sure that's all you have to say to me?
Just go already.
I hope she didn't hear any of my mumbling. Last thing I want is her on my back, too. That'd make her make for a problem number 4. Nazar's mom issues, Trish's trigger moment, Reed's repentance quest, and now her. My head's spinning, and there's way too much shit piled on me at once. Wait a second. Okay. I'm glad Fang isn't here to witness all of this, but I'm starving for a wing hug right about now. Yes, Mr. Spears? Spears points me to the oversized armchair. I throw myself on it, with little care for appearances. Greetings, Annan. I received a call from Mrs. Aaron. I'm relieved to hear that you reached her safely. Yeah, that wasn't an issue, Mr. Spears. As for the guitar, I'm sorry, I forgot about it entirely. I'll bring it back tomorrow. I'm certain Fang has a spare or two at home, doesn't she? Yeah, I'm sorry. The past 2 days have been wild. This was a little... Not in a bad way, I hope. Only a few small bumps in the road left. Only a few Ripley-sized, angry, midget-sized bumps in the road. I couldn't rightfully discern his thoughts as those quick, opaque shades of his, through those thick, opaque shades of his, but he seemed worried. I hear she didn't return home just yet. I'm assuming she's not present at school, neither. No, Mr. Spears, she's not. She doesn't feel safe around Trish. I'm more than aware of Trish's troubled personality, not to mention the projector incident. I don't think making amends with Trish is even remotely possible. I'm not asking you to try and reconcile with her. Some bridges, once burnt, aren't worth fixing. It's clear to me she hasn't learned her lesson since last time. What do I do then? What the fuck? He places his enormous hand on my shoulder, the sheer weight of his 5 fingers, each the size of a Coke bottle. is surprisingly unnoticeable. He is holding back. He could crush my clavicle with a single pinch if he found it applicable. Raptor Jesus on a rock. Well, Annan. Shit, what were we talking about? He notices my confusion and lets go. Well, what do you think should be done about this situation? Rather, what do you think of the people involved in it? It's a thing I'm worried about. She's the one who got sucked up into that toxic relationship for years, and I've done nothing to prevent that. I don't think I'm the right person for the job. What if Fang gets things twisted and falls for her lies? Would she? Not? Hopefully not. I do not want a question back in response. I want a definitive answer. With your knowledge and judge of character, would she or not? No, you're right, she wouldn't. You're right to stress over this, but don't let it get to your head. When the time comes, she will know how to react. In a best case scenario, Fang would be capable of this feat on her own. Some backup wouldn't hurt, however. I'll do what I can, mister. Good. One last formality. Yeah? You need to return your lunch card. Please bring it to the room number 1.35. 135. It's open to students until noon. Once that's out of the way, we will notify you about payment in advance. Keep tabs on your student mail. You did register your student account, right? Yeah, of course. Good, because our traditional mail takes forever to arrive. You're dismissed. I thank Principal Spears and head out for science class. Ugh. Lunch hour comes around. I look at my card, reminded of its limited existence. I owe you many an average meal, little buddy. I'm sad I'll have to let you go. I take one of the empty tables in the cafeteria and try to eat my stress away. My slow munching must have attracted some attention as I hear a pair of sneakers coming from my side. Not her again.
Hold on, gotta zoom back in. I was looking at some shit post memes.
Are you okay? You look pale.
So pale. I'm not in the mood to talk right now. I've got some things to figure out. We sit and eat for a while. She's constantly looking up from her tray, trying to pick the best time to intrude. Man, she's pissing me off. I'll just tear the band-aid off now. What do you want?
Would you like me to read your cards now?
Can't you just let me eat my slop in peace? Please?
I don't care when I think you could use this. I promise you, whatever comes up, I'll help you make a decision in the future. And you do seem to be thus lost fucks at the moment. You should have told her no more French, damn it.
You told everyone about me and Fang, didn't you? You know Trish is going to rip my head off now that she knows, right? Fine, I'll indulge you. She gleefully draws a set of 3 cards from her sweaty palm and places it on the tabletop before me. I pick one at random, roll my eyes, and look. I can't fucking tell what this is supposed to be.
It's Anne. Look, dang, don't flip it. Hold the way you grabbed it.
Should I be concerned?
That is not how I describe the result. It's as real as you make it.
Stella, that's a skeleton. How in the fuck do I make it real without ending up in a coffin? Stella is tapping her lap nervously, trying to assemble a coherent thought. I'm being a tough client, huh? Well, indulge me.
Yeah, well... Most honest Tara,
Do tell.
there is a saying I like. It goes something along the lines of great events turn on small hinges. Oftentimes, we're unaware just how many these small hinges happen in our own lives on the daily. Drawing a card helps me think about that. These small hinges of mine and how I turn out the way I have.
Uh-huh.
This card, Death, it's an end of a cycle. It's also an advent of new beginnings. As life ends, it also, in one way or another, begins anew. No? Oh, think of it as a metamorphosis. A lizard that sheds its skin. It doesn't die, per se, but it's not exactly the same anymore. You see?
That's painfully on the nose. It's odd to me that I'd receive a prophecy from what amounts to be a gamble. Not to mention the previous 2 cards were completely off the mark. You said so yourself.
The card's just a card. I say a suggestion. Okay. If anybody's hearing this, if somebody could make a Persona mod, that would be amazing. A full-on Persona mod, because, the chariot cards, that would be great. That would be great. Like, I don't know whose heart you would have to steal or something, or which persona you would do. But I think the Phantom Thieves would work the best with Anon and like the crew. So if you're hearing me out there, somebody please do it. Make a fucking Persona mod. Okay, sorry. I had to say that. I'm sorry.
Fine, I'll do it myself. I'll go learning how to do it. Why not?
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to play the mod on how we learn how to do it. The end result is yours to make, or as my old teacher used to say, the choice is yours.
With that kind of wisdom, you'd think you wouldn't need to rely on tarot to make decisions.
Logic can only get you so far. Sometimes you have to wing it.
Plus, it's fun to interpret all of the little meanings.
The shit I'm in doesn't feel like something I can just blindly leap into. It's more like a minefield. Leaving the fates of Fang, me, and many other people to a game of chance feels like a terrible fucking idea.
No, you're overthinking it, Anon. It's not a gamble. take a step back. If this card suggests change, how does it reflect on your life?
I don't know. Maybe there's a lot at stake in that. Feel like my head's gonna explode. I don't know. Stella wants to say something at first, but her mouth clams shut.
Hold on. Look at this image I just found.
Sure, why not? We'll do it live. Zaste. What the fuck?
That's okay. Just give it time.
Fate has a way of making itself unannounced. Mod and me, you'll come to a conclusion eventually.
Nazar wants to visit. We'll arrive soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's not narrator's voice. Yee, I wanted to show him too.
Is this a Triggers in Paris reference? Sorry. This is stupid.
How was school?
Tiresome. I can't wait to come home. I snuck up on Reed and Trish in the auditorium. Reed'd like to talk to you. I vouch for him.
Sure. And Trish?
The usual. No regrets after last week.
I expect nothing less.
What did she say though?
A lot of cope. She wants you to apologize to her first for abandoning the band.
In her dreams. No thanks. You sound like you forgot about Mose. What happened? Did you tell him about movie night? We're busy.
Your mom is hiding something regarding Dad. He's gonna ask you for help.
Yay, more family drama.
I know, right?
I'll help out. I just want this thing to be over with already.
And don't forget, we gotta give the guitar back. Wait a minute, just checking that.
Oh.
So, she makes it sound like it's not the first go around. Yeah. No family's perfect. We're just at a low point right now. Not the first time I'm hearing him use this line. Sounds like a whole lot of wishful thinking.
I did manage to call him on Sunday.
You did?
I told him to fuck off and hung up on him. Had I known he'd up and disappear on us, What an asshole.
Could you try calling him again?
I did. His phone is dead. Nazer's, yours too. All we do is get into shouting matches for 2 years, and now he's just gone.
He's not the type to leave without a word. Something must have happened. And again, Mom's dodging all of my questions. An idea sparks in my head. Your mom has an aching arm, right? When did the pain start? She had nothing of the sort before prom, no. Oh, Jesus, no.
And what the hell are you implying, Anon? What? Arm ache?
Your mom's arm hurts and she won't talk about it.
If he dared to hurt Mom, he'd better stay out of reach.
No, his worried expression speaks volumes. This is taking a bad turn. Shit. Yeah, that's Mom who knows the truth, not any of us. Guessing things now is only going to muddy the waters. Whatever she's trying to do, I'm certain she's not doing this to hurt anyone. Then why hide it? She always plays these mind games with us. It's frustrating. We're family. She can trust us, for crying out loud. Why can't she just tell us?
I don't like this. I never wanted things to end up like this.
Sis?
I can't tell. It sounds like the audio is fucking up on my end. Is that me?
Sounds
or is
fine to
that...
me.
Okay, it's probably on my end.
No one's blaming you for this, Fang.
But it's my fault, Anon. It was my idea to perform on prom. That was my dumb idea to lead a band and drag my friends into it. And to drive my own family. First them, now Dad, Mom. When does this fucking end?
I reach out my hand to her. She takes it and wraps herself around my whole arm. You're different now. It's not too late to mend things. Besides, Hannon's right. All this theorizing won't get us anywhere. We should get going already. You coming with us, Fang?
Yeah, I'm in, sorry.
Don't be, Fang. It's fine. I'll wait for you in the car. He nods and takes off to the car. Fang takes a while to compose herself. She uses her forearm to wipe the tears away.
You don't have to go. It's family matter. You don't have to get...
You can handle this, Fang. I'll be there to support you. Always.
I know you will.
Fang looks away and starts stroking my hands with her thumbs.
It's going to come up eventually, now that we're going to Mom. She'll correct herself. Call me Fang. Names will get all stressed out.
A moment of silence passes. She bends her thumbs back, holds, then she commits. Her eyes meet mine.
I've been thinking, and I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if you called me Lucy. I like that, in fact.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
There's a fragility to her voice. Her thumb presses against my knuckles. She hasn't lost her edge, not by a long shot, but she's shown to be far more than just that. She doesn't need to hide that part of her any longer. So, if Lucy would like it, then... Alright then, Lucy. She smiles and lets my hands go.
I've been God damn it. It's making me stutter now. Nah, you know what's hilarious?
Mm.
The last recording session, I wasn't stuttering at all. Now, as I'm fully wide awake and
Oh,
I'm ready and raring to go, I'm stuttering, missing words. The last recording session? No, that wasn't fucking happening. Now it's fucking happening. I have to be fucking tired in order for me not to miss my fucking lines.
oh.
This is just my fucking luck. This is just my luck. It really is. I've been putting this all. Damn it! I've been putting this off since Sunday. They don't need to stress out over this. There's more important things going on.
What about the others?
I have to fake on that. Just the two of us for now. Okay, us and family.
You got it. We arrive at the front porch, having finally broken through the tidal wave of traffic commuting from work. We exit the car to a sight of many different neighbors returning to their homes. At least half a dozen families. I'm left to wonder if their situation's as messed up as ours. My humor's alleviated by the aroma of home cooking. She must have been cooking up a storm. The two siblings are unaffected by it, as they were discussing a plan en route to the door. I shut my rumbling stomach up for the time being. Their mom hurriedly comes from deep within the house and unlocks the door. We exchange a concerned glance between one another, then enter. Fang, it's so good to see you again.
It's okay, Mom. Just call me Lucy.
They embrace. Lucy disappears underneath the full breadth of her mother's wings. I look on at Nazar, who is content only for a brief period before turning sour. He's waiting for the right moment to strike. I join him, arms crossed by his side. I just knew your boyfriend would keep you safe, sweetie pie. Lucy sends me a warm smile. Ahem. This wasn't part of the plan, right? All eyes are on me now. Thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, that'll do the trick. And your new outfit, you look stunning. Aren't you a tad warm, however? The weather's too hot for sweaters. I packed it just as a precaution.
I'll be fine, Mom.
At the very least, roll up your sleeves. Your feathers will get all damp beneath that fabric.
What was that?
They're shrugging.
Okay. There, happy now?
Gorgeous. What about your usual clothing? The rock star black.
Mom. In hindsight, the band wasn't really planning out. Prom opened my eyes to that.
I can't even begin to imagine how scary it must have been. Dearie, I'm so glad you're okay. Come, sit down. We have so much to catch up on. What have you been up to with Annan? She happily walks over to the coffee table, a large family album adorning the tabletop. She quickly snatches it up and hums along as it's put back on a shelf. A certain book cover stands out amidst the rest. It seems to be parental advice for teenage dating. Mom, that's not where the album goes. It goes in the library. No, dearie, it's always been here. What'd you need it for, anyway? Just reminiscing, that's all. Come sit, I'll check on the soup. Mom. And she's gone. See what I mean?
You've got to be more direct than that, little bro. No wonder she didn't tell you a thing. You're a total pushover.
Ugh. Nazar and I cover the entryway, leaving Lucy to do the talking. A delicious tomato soup is brewing in a large pot. Mom was in the middle of adding a few spoons of starch to it when we arrived, happily humming a tune. I recognized it after a while. It was one of Lucy's songs. She picks up a large metal lid on her arm and covers the food. It'll come to a boil very soon.
Mom, where's Dad?
Oh, he's still out there looking for the two of you.
It's been 2 days, Bob. Nazar told me.
Mom chooses to break eye contact, happily cleaning the tabletop. You know how Ripley tends to be, stubborn as a mule. He'll come to his senses eventually, sweetie pie. Don't worry about him.
Stop bullshitting us, Mom. Something is wrong, and you're covering for him. Where is he?
I already told you.
You have his phone number. Why can't you just call him?
Lucy, he's not responding. Oh.
Look, Mom, I'm not going to play detective with all day.
Then don't. Your father is fine. He got mad at you and Nazar, but he's doing everything he can to make up for that. He'll be glad to see you back home. Then how do you know that if he's not picking up?
Mom, if what you said was true, you'd be shouting mad at me.
We don't have time. We don't have to yell at each other anymore. Your father and I came to realize a few flaws of our own after you had left. We want to change too, for your sake. Please understand.
He hurt you. And Naser, didn't he? That's why he refuses to come back.
Excuse me, I'm here to see my husband Ripley. I called earlier today. Oh, okay.
Yes, Miss Aaron, follow me to his room. It's on second floor. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick break.
All right.
I need to also swap out my AirPods, so this would be like a perfect time to.
What the fuck happened to my camera? What happened to it? It's fucking horseshit.
You're looking at something to drink. I think you're back, right? Yes, there is this camera. I think his camera's frozen. Okay. Okay. You get back then.
All right. I'm gonna start a new session because my camera's all fucked up.
Understandable. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I was like, wait a second. While I was away, I was like, this camera froze, didn't it?
Okay, well, my camera stopped working halfway through that, and okay, so we're gonna do this now. No more live smug reaction. I'll get a new camera
For
eventually.
either next recording session or.
We'll see. Depending on, we'll see. Whatever. Okay, ba. That's fine. Whatever. All right. Yeah.
Alrighty, we're back. Okay, do I read the line? I think I did. Okay, I'll reread it again. Yes, Mrs. Aaron, follow me to this room. It's on second floor.
Her raspy voice, isn't that? She looks the part. Has that caffeinated tiredness to her eyes, and her fingers keep itching to hold on to something. In fact, judging by her cough, she probably came back from a break only a few minutes ago. Oh, it's you! You have a very distinct voice.
And you're shorter than what I imagined. Interesting choice of husband.
Oh, you know what they say about opposites.
Trippy as all hell, too. You two opposites all right?
What do you mean? We stopped in front of his room. It was oddly hot in here. Fluorescent lamps casting a thick yellow haze on everything and everyone. Mrs., what did you mean by that? There is like another little noise in there.
By what?
Us being opposites sounded oddly cynical.
Pyrocynical.
Oh, wait, I'm not on camera anymore. Never mind. My reactions mean nothing.
What was your reaction, if I might ask?
I widened my eyes.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, sorry, I had to say that because I used to be. I mean, well, I'm still a fan of Pyro here and there, so still watch his content.
this is just mental
Still
illness at
bully
this
him
point.
occasionally.
This is
You
mental
guys,
illness at this point.
if you guys remember the Meow Skulls room story, yeah, again, Fortnite. You got to go back to the Fortnite stuff to understand the lore.
Just watch hours and hours of it, and you'll finally get to the one part of what we're talking about. Better get to it.
Exactly. Yeah, get to it, guys.
Give the watch time.
Ah, okay. Right, sorry. It's been a long shift.
She smoothed down her shirt and leaned against the wall.
It be up front. Your husband didn't want me informing you about his stay.
Now let me just make absolutely sure I'm recording. Yep. Da, da, da. Yep. All good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just making sure. La la la. Ha ha ha. All right.
I've had my assumption as to why, car crash and all, but I was proven wrong very quickly. I've seen a bunch of failed marriages come and go through this place, but your husband stood out from the rest. Basically turned stone the moment we'd lay him in this room, caused zero trouble. Tests showed no alcohol. Day comes and goes. I potted him a bunch, but he firmly refused calling you. And I quote, "They needn't know." Does that ring any bells?
He can be a bit rigorous on himself, but never to such an extent.
Well, I wasn't buying and I called you anyway.
I'm sorry you had to go through the trouble.
It's fine. Doctor's paying him a visit in an hour or so from now. You've got plenty of time. Take as long as you need.
I hear her mutter something about needing a break, stuffing her hand into the pocket of her trousers. She disappears around the corner, leaving me alone at the door. We've never been good at talking things out. Once you make up your mind, Ripley, I just can't win with you sometimes. It's tiresome. If only you weren't so stubborn about all the wrong things in life. But this never happened before. Maybe things will be different now. Now that he's bedridden, I might stand a better chance. Ripley. Ripley? I've never seen him look so still before. Not even in his sleep. Sounds fine on my end. His right arm was hidden behind his giant frame, but I could smell the sweat of the arm cast from here. It's mixed with the sickly smell of disinfectants. There we go. He grimaces upon hearing me. I know, honey, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not angry with you. It's like he's barely listening to me. Again. But listen, you don't need to search anymore. Nazar and Lucy are safe. I'm aware. Just like you said, she's her own girl now. I only ever got in her way. Oh dear, Ripley, no. Don't be like that, honey. You know that's not true. Lucy's coming home. Maybe she'd be willing to talk things through and put the past behind us. She called me, Sam, while I was driving. She did. She told me to fuck off. So I'm doing just that, like she asked of me. I had a lot of time to mull on that. I realized that, much like the past few years, I spent the whole night roaming around town and achieved nothing. I failed as a protector and a father. What else could she have told me at that point? So what if she's back? And I'll just lose my cool and piss her off, like I've always done. Perhaps, Sam, problem's with me, not with Lucy. I know, Ripley. There's a lot we could have done differently. Maybe we had taken them both to different... Maybe had we taken them both to different, better schools, this had never happened. I never took up public education and tried homeschooling. Or had we not gifted them phones at the age of 9?
Oh! Oh, that will do it. That will do it.
Weird. Or paid more attention. We promised ourselves the same thing when Nazar hurt himself. Yes, Sam, we did. I tried my damnedest, just like you. Raising them like how my mum raised little me. But it's too late to undo the past. They're both about to leave their nest and live life on their own. Last thing I'd want at this stage is for our family to fall apart. I don't want them to regret being our children. That includes you, Ripley. I want you back home, you hear? Don't let our kids down like this. I'm not asking you to call her Fang. You can agree to disagree. They don't need to know about our quarrel either. This will only drive us apart further. But maybe, just maybe, there's still a chance for our children to love us. You already know what I'll say to that, Sam. Damn you and your stubbornness. You're not doing your kids a favor by avoiding them. You've done bad by Lucy, by Nazar, but I can't just... I've done bad by Lucy, by Nazar, but I can't just give up. Not after one bad night. Not after 19 years. I'd never. I'm their mother. Bad at my job or not. I'm not going to stop trying. Is that too much to ask, Ripley? For you to act the part? His eyes drift away from the ceiling and finally meet mine. And look where that got us, Sam. Being there for them. I regret harming you and my son, but I still stand by what I said. They didn't need to know about me. It's for the best.